Okay, so this video I am going to show off my plush collection. I have a lot of them. This goes all the way back to around December of 2020 up till today. So I'm gonna dump these out. Alright. Oh jeez. Yeah. Oh. I'm gonna organize these real quick because there are some things mixed in here. Okay, so after getting every single one of them out, this is what it looks like. Yeah. Quite a lot. We're just gonna go from the bottom, work our way back there. So, if we get this one, let's do this one. This is a Cheap, I believe that's what it's called. I got this in a claw machine at a place called Stars and Strikes, I believe, for my grandmother's birthday, I believe. So this one was surprisingly really easy to get. There's just another one over there. I'll explain that one in a second. Yeah, so I'll pick them up later. Next up, we have a blue Yoshi. I think this is a light blue. I believe there's a dark blue one out there that I'm still gonna get. I tend to use this one as either as a police officer, or if you saw in one of my shorts, I tend to use this one as Rainbow Dash. For the MLP fans, you should know who that is. Let's go. There we go. Oh, there's one more I'm about to get out of there in a minute. And then we got this one. This is a yellow Yoshi. I called this one Mr. Butters for no good reason. This is just what I named it when I was 13. My aunt got me this as an early Christmas present. So yeah, I tend to use this one as Fluttershy because Fluttershy is yellow. Again, MLP fans will know. So, then next, we got the Fireflower Luigi. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this out. There we go. Oh, this is a Fire Luigi. I believe I got this one for Christmas back in 2022. A majority of these are from 2022. I believe I have 2 of these. The second one might be buried in there. So, for some reason he is really small. So, yeah. Fire Luigi. Let's do this one next. And, oh god, I'm about to sew that back together. Hold on. So this is the Flying Squirrel Mario, I believe that is what it's called. I haven't done this talking. I got this for my birthday, my 13th birthday, I believe. The hat is not in the greatest condition, but he's buried most of the time, so yeah, I'm gonna set this one to the side because I'm gonna sew that later. And I think next is, oh geez, okay, this is the Flying Squirrel Luigi. And as you can see, he has a stitch patch. And for people who are wondering what that's all about, my dog tore this apart. Like, he took the mustache, he took the hat, he took the nose, and ripped some of his skin off. That dog is still down there, and they're not allowed down there, so At least he was able to recover. Mario is about to lose his hat. So, yeah, a bit of backstory there. And then let's do this one next. This is Ludwig, I believe that is his name. This is the one that we got back in 2021 at a retro game store. There is another one in there. Actually, he's right there. I will get him in a minute. I don't use this one that much because, as you can see, the little ball thing is not in this one. But we use this one a lot when my niece were younger. So, yeah. And then, let's see this one. Yep. We got a Cheep. My mom got me this at a Barnes and Nobles, of all places. This was just, it's a lot more better quality than the other one that is down there. Yeah, not much to say about this. I don't have much of an attachment. I just thought it was cool. It was Mario, so I had to have it. And then, let's do these three. We got small Toad, a big Toad, well, medium Toad, and the large Toad. This one we got, I got Great Wolf Lodge back in like 2021. This was a Christmas gift in 2022. And if you watched one of the most recent shorts, this was at the fair. So, yeah, not much to say. I have most of these, if anything. I have another medium-sized one. We have 4 of these things. And I don't even use them. I use them in the one short that I made yesterday. So, yeah. I'm gonna put these away and we'll go to the rest. Okay, so I put those away and let's go to this one. Dear God, it looks awful. This is my old Peach plush I won from a claw machine back in Florida. Should not look under the dress. That is very inappropriate. The fabric is not really good. It's really cheap. But I think this was back in 2021 as well. 2022 was the peak of when I got most of these, so. Yep, and here we have Larry. As you can see, my dog tried to get into his head, and we had to sew him up. There's another one right there. I'm gonna grab that one in a minute. As again, no ball because we use this one a lot. He is emo. That's what we've decided. He is emo. Nothing else to say, so. Moving on. We have Lemmy, and Jesus, his one is really bad. Lemmy here, literally the first thing that we looked up when we saw Lemmy was Lemmy Koopa, and the first thing is balls. To be clear, beach balls. So we just said that he likes all kinds of balls. Mainly basketball, softball, tennis ball. Not what you're thinking. Okay? Alright, good. Let's do this one. I'm going to gather all these real quick, so hold on. I'll cut it back when I get them. Okay, so I'm back. I have emotional attachment to all of these ones specifically because my grandmother, who passed away recently, well, not recently, this was back in December, for Three Kings Day, my mom was going through my grandmother's stuff and found all of these. These made me cry when she saw them because I remember I mentioned them to her right before she passed away, and these were there, so yeah, I'm really attached to these. So while they're here, let's just go through them. So we have the new Larry, which I plan to use. His skin is a lot more brighter, and he has the orange ball in this one. His hair is also intact too, so that's really nice. In the basket you go. Next we have Ludwig. As you can see, his skin is a lot more brighter. His wand also has his ball in it, so this is what I plan on using. Yep. He's the scientist of the group. Next we have the new one, Morton. You can see he has like stitching under his eye. Like these are like attached parts. Yeah, it's also like under his eye. It's like it's rough for no reason. He really stands out. My sister, you know, I'm not going to say it because that could offend some people. He landed. Next we have Roy. This is also another one that I never had until this year. It looks really nice, so I don't know what I'm going to use these Koopalings for, except for probably animation shorts. Yeah. Next we have Wendy, I believe her name is. We just keep calling her fish lips because that's what her lips look like. These are made of like a, I don't know what the fabric is, but she, so far as I know, I believe she's the only girl of the Koopalings. So, yeah. And I missed that. Now we got Iggy. You can see his eye is starting to come out of his glasses, so he is a bit crazy. My voice starts every time I do that. He has broccoli hair that is very stiff. So you can just do that. Yeah, he's the crazy one of the group. As you can see by his very big, round, crazy eyes. And we're moving on. And then you guys know him. You guys know Lemmy. And then next one, get this thing out of here. Let's move on to the main two. Mario and Luigi. I care for Luigi more, so this Mario, as you can see by I think very faded writing, this has my name on it, very faded. The reason being is because I believe this Mario was with me throughout my entire Boy Scout journey. I don't think I've ever said this, but I have been in the Boy Scouts for I think the last 3 years now. And we have a ton of fun, so I might post videos on that. Actually should. There'll probably be some of the next videos you expect in the future, so yeah. I have a lot more attachment to this because for some reason Mario has not been tuned up multiple times. He has been tuned up, I believe, once. Luigi, on the other hand, as you can see, his hat has hot glue supporting it. It's because I decided to, oh jeez, it's because I decided to cut the hats off of them, and it did not end out well, so I had to re-glue Luigi's hat on. Speaking of the Green Man, he is my favorite Mario character of all time. I have no idea why. He is the idiot of the group, next to some of the Koopalings, and someone you'll see shortly. He is stupid. I am very stupid. Yes, you are, Luigi. Shut up, Mario. Alright, let's move these two on before they argue more. Next up, we have a red Yoshi. This is the oldest Mario plushie that is surviving, next to another one that you will see in a little bit. This one has a little bit of Sharpie on his foot because apparently somehow my mom got Sharpie on it. I don't know how. This one is a lot more faded than the others because this is the oldest. I believe I got this in 2020. So, have a lot of attachment to this one. In the future, I might use him to play Big Macintosh, if you know who that is. If you don't, you need to watch My Little Pony. Let's do this one next. This is a Amiibo by Nintendo. This is a blue woolly Yoshi. I don't remember what game it was from. I think it was called Yoshi's Crafted World, I think. I don't think that's the name of it, but you get the gist. Yeah, I've had this since Christmas too. We did have a pink one, but my dad unfortunately got rid of it. Yeah. So moving on. I missed that too. This is one of the most recent ones that I got. I did have a Bowser Jr., but like the rest of them, he got chewed up. So this year is when I re-got him in it was at the Nintendo store of New York. And we got to play the Switch 2, I believe, before it was released. It was like at least a few days before it released. I believe, yeah, I also have the bag. And I have the New York exclusive Pikachu. We got these on 2 different days because we went there 2 times. Because my aunt wanted to go to Times Square, so she would not leave the store until I got that. So, yeah. Next up, we have the All-Star Peach. Now, as you can see, this one's a better peach than the other due to the details and the higher quality fabric. I don't think I've mentioned, but I believe most of those are All-Star plushies, which I'm just realizing. So yeah, this is Princess Peach. We call her a Karen and a crazy mother. There's really nothing much to say about her except we use her for more comedy and raging moments. So next up is Baby Mario. As you can see, one of his buttons is missing, so we've had this one for a few years, and I'm just realizing how brown his tag is. The copyright date says 2019. So we haven't had him for that long. I think it was like 2021 when we picked him up or something like that. He has a really small mouth, if you could see it. Ooh, I'm joking. Yeah, we tend to use him a lot with his brother, Baby Luigi. Baby Luigi, I think, has the most kill counts. I think this is the 3rd time we got him. So, 3rd time is a charm. He has not kicked the bucket. He has kicked the bucket twice and come back a 3rd time. So, yeah. He tends to be a lot more... he tends to be on the smarter side than his father. Meanwhile, he's still on the dumber side. He's an idiot. And I lost grip. Alright, let's do this one next. This one is a Metal Mario. We, I believe, have two of these things. Oh, yeah, the second one's right there. Yeah, so these two were got at the same time, I believe. I have no idea what I'm going to use these for. I have no idea. I just thought they were shiny, so shiny equals cool. So, cool. Now, oh man. Here is the first Mario plushie I believe I've ever gotten. I believe my sister Issa, I believe she got it. I'll put her channel in the description. I believe she was the one that got me this and gave me the Luigi doll. She is pretty much the person responsible for starting this. And as you can see, I took his hat off because I didn't like it. I wish I did not do that. And he fell. Next up, we got the green Yoshi. The regular Yoshi, as I call him. He kind of has a resentment towards Mario for killing him multiple times. Especially because he kind of crushes his spine due to his overly annoying, painful, skull-crushing, spine-bending weight. This is Yoshi abuse. Alright, Alright, I'm just gonna start putting these on the side of my bed now because... Oh! Here's his Mario's hat. Whatever. That's where the hat went. Oh, man. Okay, so, as you can see, this is an Ice Mario. This is so low quality, dude. Like, the mustache and the hair is printed. Like, the eyes and eyebrows, too. Like, what the heck, dude? As you can tell, this is low quality, so I believe we won this one with the Peach that we got in Florida back in 2021. So we're just gonna put him there. There's nothing really much to say about him, except he's just... I don't want to think about that. Next, we have a Dry Bones. This came with the Christmas stuff, so I have never used this in my life. My family just thought, oh hey, Mario plushies, so he would want them, right? So, yeah, we have one of these things. He's really high quality, unlike the Mario. Yeah, it's like you can, it feels like bones, because these are a lot more stiffer. So, yeah. We got another Luigi. We literally said the same thing, so I don't think we need to see it. Talk about this one. Let's go with this one, the Paratroopa. This is tied with the old the red Yoshi being the second longest. To be honest, I didn't even know I had the bald Mario. This was my sister's. You can see the wings still work. They're still sewn on. Thankfully, we didn't do anything with this, so thank God. We got this one and the red Yoshi were found at Walgreens of all places. I don't know how or why. But it's Mario plushies, so Mario plushies, right? Alright, let's get into the big man. This, as you can tell, is Bowser. We've used him a lot. As you can see, he has some stains on him. from usage. I can't believe this is so old. We got this back in 2021, and I believe it was like $50 for him. Very pricey. As you can see, some of the stitching is starting to come off. But that comes with age, so I might post a short about him today. Or whenever this comes out. It'll involve him in Mario. Okay, so these two, let's get, well, these three. Let's bring them up here. Let's start with this one. This is a dry Bowser. This is a bootleg. It's supposed to be based off of this Bowser. We use him as Bowser's dad. Sonny, where's my pudding? He got big nose. I'm just noticing that. We use him as Bowser's dad and as Junior's grandfather. And the Koopalings too, I guess. This is a bootleg. I'm pretty sure I mentioned that. I will admit though, it is good for a bootleg. It isn't that far off. There is an official one that I do not have yet, and I don't plan on getting it anytime soon, so yeah. And the last two, we have Daisy, which we pretty much just use for Baby Luigi's mom and Luigi's wife. She's just really a side character and all. I could say the most about all these, but we don't really use her often, and I don't think we plan on doing it. So, yeah. And then last but not least, well actually not even last, because I have more that I gotta show, is this pink Yoshi. We have her, well, it's a her, mainly. And I don't really know what we use her, but I know in the future I'm probably just going to use her as Pinky from MLP. Oh yeah, by the way, Yoshi is probably Granny Smith from MLP, if you know. And I have to get the last one out, which I will be back for. Alright, I'm back. The second to last one I want to show is what I got today at a Books A Million of all places, is a Bullet Bill. I got no idea why. I just wanted to get this. It looks funny from this angle. And the last one I'm going to show is something that I also won from the Coastal Carolina County Fair, but I earned this back in 2023. Not 2022. Well, or 2025, because we just went last week. Is this bootleg Luigi. I have a funny idea in mind that I'm going to use this for. I won't say what, but it will come out in the future short. And I'm realizing that's it. As you can see, this basket is overflown to the brim with all of these Mario plushies. And I do not plan on stopping collecting anytime soon, so yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned till the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, all the stuff. Yeah, I will see you in the next one, so see ya.